today is we're moving into our power phase. So today we're going to focus on our deadlifts and everything that kind of hints towards that. So to warm up, I just want you to get from here down really warmed up. We'll work in some shoulders too because we're going to have a little bit of shoulder work involved. So go ahead and start circling your hips. So feet are a little bit wider than your hips and start to do a figure eight with your hips. We're just going to slowly warm up everything. So today you will do your workout with me, and then you'll have a challenge at the end that I will explain, and then it's up to you to finish on your own. Okay, start going in the opposite direction. It's kind of a thinker. Good. So we're going to sink down our hips low into that low squat. If you can't get this low, just get as comfortable as you can. If you need to, just turn it into a forward fold like so, or whatever you can do. Just opening up our hips, kind of shift side to side. The goal here is that you're keeping your heels on the floor. I know that that's hard to do for some people. Do what you can. Back up, go into that forward fold if you haven't already. Shift your weight side to side. Good, come back up. Start to roll those shoulders back. And forward. Good. Alright, so you're going to need your weights, preferably heavier. If you have a bar, that's going to be super ideal today, but if you only have dumbbells, I'll show you that option as well. So let's get started. Okay, so our first thing that we're going to do is a hang clean, and it's going to be 3 sets of 6. You're going to get so annoyed with those numbers, but that's what we're doing all night long, 3 sets of 6. 6 because we want heavier weight, and I want you pushing that weight. If you think about it, power equals work over time. So as much work as you can do in the shortest amount of time possible. Basically think for yourself, you want to finish everything as quickly as possible. So if you don't have a bar, that's fine. You can use your dumbbells. The hang clean will be right here at the front. You will dip just above the knees and come up, okay? Back down, rest. Dip, clean, dip, rest, okay? We have 6 of those. Now if you have the bar, that's what I'm going to be using. 3 sets of 6. Get yourself set. I'm going to turn it just a little to the side so I can get a little bit better view. All right, we got 6. So here we go. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Good. Rest. So our goal is to be able to go straight into our next set with as little rest as possible. So if you're going heavier after each set, try to stack the weight on real quick before going into the next set. So we can start. Now if you need more rest in between, feel free to pause the video if I'm going too fast, and then get in your rest if you need it. Here's set number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Ooh. One more. If you want to add weight, like I said, add it now. Add it quick, because we're going straight into it. All of today feels like full body. I guess you could technically say it's full body, but we're really working on deadlift, this whole hinge. Okay. Third final set. front this time. Get ready, and let's go. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good job. Rest really, really quick. All right, so I'm going to be adding a little weight for my next exercise. It's going to be a hang pull. So it's very similar to what we just did, but instead of cleaning, I'm just going to go like that same dip, pull, and back up. Okay, pull, sorry, up. I wanted to keep doing the clean, sorry. Add weight if you want it.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line.
All right, like I said before, 3 sets of 6 on everything. So grab whatever you need. Again, if you only have dumbbells, it's the same kind of move. Dumbbells are just in the front, dip, high pull, down, rest for a brief second, again, pull, down, got it. All right, grab your weights. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. We're really let that lift, y'all. Get these arms out of the way. Breathe it out, rest as minimal as possible. Again, you can always pause if you need another break. Another sip of water. Doesn't hurt. Here we go. Here we go, set 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. One more set. Get a little bit of a breather after this. Remember, it is work over time. Work over time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, good job. Rest, shake out those arms. All right, so next is going to be our Romanian deadlifts. I'm going to switch out my weights. Feel free to join me. Again, if you only have dumbbells, if you have heavier ones, go for it. If you're feeling weak, don't go for it. Do you. Whatever you have available, it's up to you. All right, so Romanian deadlift. That means you're going to knees and up, okay? Squeeze at the top. Whenever you do your deadlifts, it's primarily your lower back that we're working, and we get glutes and we get hamstring. Just remember to squeeze. It kind of gives you that cue to remember to come all the way up rather than just staying here, and eventually your back starts to go in the wrong direction. You'll start to feel more pain in the back versus in the glutes. Pain not in a good way, pain like you're doing it wrong. So remember to keep your trunk stiff. You want your core tight the entire time. Your head stays neutral. You're not looking up like this or down. All those things. So I'm going to turn to the side so that way you can get a better view. And then I'll eventually turn to the front. Same numbers, 3 sets of 6. All right, here we go. knees and up. Ready to grab? All right, here we go, to the knees, up and squeeze. 1, 2, keep your belly tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. If you're using your bar, a good way to gauge, keep that bar close to your legs the entire time. Don't let it just hang out here. If you're using dumbbells, you can kind of trace your thighs as you do it. Give it a try. Remember, we're going to knees, up and squeeze, booty. Our next one is going to be that full deadlift, so I want you to go all the way or as close to the floor. If you have a bar with bigger plates than this, you can probably stop around here because where it would drop. So just below the knees is what I'll say for full. Set 2. Here we go, to the knees, up and squeeze. Belly tight. 2, 3, squeeze. 4, 5, one more. Good. So the main thing, like I was saying, is right here. Whenever you get tired and you feel yourself doing this, rest. You don't want to be loaded like this. Where do you think all of that weight goes? Keep that tight. We're working on keeping all of this safe. That's where all the important stuff is in your midsection. So that's what we're working on. Third and final set. Here we go. To the knees. Up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it tight. 5. Last one. Good job. Shake it out real quick. Alright, so our last one is our final deadlifts. If you want to go heavy on your last one like me, go for it and load it on there. What we're going to do is that full deadlift, however, sumo stance. So those are going to be outwards wide and moving forward. Come up and squeeze again in the glutes and feel a little bit more in the inner thighs when it's stance. So grab whatever you can to make this a little heavier. If you want. You don't have to. Just if you want. Now, if you've been using really light weights, that's all you had available in this, feel free to up your reps. 6 is not enough if you're just using body weight for this. Or, you know, like 5. And that's up to you and your level. However, I would recommend going harder on your reps, higher. So shoot for like 10 to 15 while I'm talking you through your next thing or your next set. Feel free to continue knocking out some reps. That way you get a little bit more burn. Going heavier, you're lifting heavier, you're working a little bit harder in a shorter amount of time. So you can do the opposite if you don't have the heavier weights available. Light weights, heavy reps. Heavy weights, light reps. Alright, sumo stance. A little wider than your hips, toes are out. What else? Keep your back straight. Booty is going to hinge back as you come down into this. Come up and squeeze again. Belly tight still. Everything is good posture, head neutral. Here we go. Grab those weights. Oh, that one's not tight over there. Alright, here we go. A little past the knees here. And up. 1. Down to the shins. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Drop it down. Feel it in the thighs. Whew. If you've been doing any of my extra challenges on the side, you're welcome. Because currently we're doing a squat challenge, and this certainly would be fun feeling it if you've been taking part. Alright, legs a little wide, toes are out. A good way to judge on if you have a bar, you want the bar to be just over your shoelaces. Good starting point. Alright, here we go. Pass the knees and up. 1, 2, belly tight. 3, 4, 5, remember to squeeze. Woo, 6, nice. If you're going heavy, certainly should be feeling it. Remember, we're trying to keep these rests really light, not super long. And remember, if you have really light weights, you can still be doing your deadlifts here. You don't have to rest with me. Work over time. Working on power. Here we go. Grab your weights. Here we go. To the shins. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Drop it down. Very good. Shake it out real quick. Grab a quick sip while I explain your next challenge. All right, so your last little bit here is up to you. It's going to be, you'll just report back to me how you do. You're going to have a 5-minute AMRAP. So as many rounds as possible that you can fit in 5 minutes. You will have 10 good mornings, 10 sit-ups, and then 10, jump squats. 10 good mornings, 10 sit-ups, and 10 jump squats. So your good mornings, we've done this before, but I'll demo it again. I would normally do it with a bar, but I wouldn't do it with that heavy. So pretend like I've got a bar on my back. Legs are straight, but knees are soft. So you're not locked out knees, they're still soft. You're gonna hinge at the hips going forward, and then come up. So this is how it looks from the side. Bar is behind me, just like as if I was doing a back squat. And here, and up, squeeze. Now, if you don't have a bar, you can use your dumbbells. Place them on your shoulders, same thing. Hinge forward, and up, squeeze. You have 10 of those. You will have 10 sit-ups. Now 10 sit-ups are just all the way down and all the way up, okay? If you cannot do a full sit-up like so, try with your legs down and arms up. If you need to, you can do it that way. Or if that's still too difficult, come down and knock out some crunches. That's fine. Any of those options are acceptable. Your third and final exercise, you will squat and jump to all the way to 10, okay? 10 of everything, 5 minutes. Just set a timer, do as many rounds of those 3 exercises, rest whenever you need to, but you're trying to do as much work in a short amount of period of time. So let me know how many rounds you get. Try to keep track, whatever's easiest for you to grab, like a pen and paper, just keep a tick mark every round that you do. And then let me know how many you do, because hopefully each week you get one more round, or one more round, you know, a little further each week. So